Lord God, if all this is just a test, and you're telling me at the end of all this, there's a Super Bowl win, and you're just testing us to see how we're going to respond to trials and tribulations, up, downs, and turnarounds, then all right.
You didn't want to give us nothing, so therefore we got to go take it. I don't need to say no more. Give me my darn theme music.
This team loves drama. Why? We just can't have a normal game. You know, we come off a nice, a good win with facing a tough team. You know, Carolina Panthers, they came to play. Bryce Young, he looked like the number one pick. He was balling out there. He was hooping. You got to give props when props was due. The offensive line, you know, their offensive line, the Carolina Panthers, they were getting pushed. Chuba Hubbard, he was running well. You know, I liked our defense. They were getting after the quarterback. They just wasn't holding him down. They couldn't get Bryce Young down. He was slippery back there. You know, Adam Thielen. Hold up. Let me cut this up. Hold on. Adam Thielen. He put you know, the Kingmaker, or I'm sorry, the King Slayer, Cooper DeJean, the King Slayer, he put him in the blender.
Kingslayer!
The Kingslayer!
We cooking. But yeah, he showed him, it was white on white crime out there. You know? The media, they're confused today. They're like, I don't know if we should tear Cooper DeJean down to build Adam Thielen up, or, you know, how do we play it? They're confused. But Adam Thielen, he showed him, you ain't the only white boy that was nice out here. You ain't the first, you ain't the last. All right? Our offense. The thing is, there's some good things to take away from this game. There are. There's some bad and there's some good. The bad. Our offense. All right. Look, everybody knows I ride and die for Jalen. All right. Jalen Hitman Hurts.
The excellence of execution.
That's right.
It's my quarterback.
For sure. It's my guy. All right. He had a bad day yesterday. You know, it didn't look like he was seeing the field all that well. You know, he missed AJ on a couple passes. You know, I don't want to believe that he was freezing him out. We're going to get to that. But the Jalen detractors and the Jalen haters, they have been on empty for weeks. And this game is giving them fuel, diesel fuel, to get in a Mack truck to go across the country. He's been playing well. And the thing is, he had 3 touchdowns this game. That's going to get thrown under the bus. They're just going to be like, see, he can't throw the ball. See, he can't read defenses. See, he can't throw. He's not a real quarterback. He's just a running back playing quarterback. All right. But my thing is, I mentioned this way back when. I think it was after during the Bucks game that Kellen Moore, his offense ain't hitting like that, yo. It ain't hitting like that. And my thing was, I couldn't articulate it well, but my thing was like, if we're running a real offense, then anybody should be able. There's no reason to why, if Devontae Smith is out for a week, why Jahan Dotson can't come in and produce in the offense. Right? If we're running an offense, a real offense, there's no reason why Jahan Dotson can't come and produce, or other guys on the team can't come and produce if they need to step up. But I was trying to figure out how to say it, but the great Seth Joyner, he articulated correct and very well, and I will play that clip for you right now.
The other thing that I think too is that, you know, when I get a chance to look at this and watch this game, the All-22, I think some of the route combinations, you know, leave a little bit to be desired. Because when I watch other teams and, you know, the quarterback comes to the line of scrimmage, he predetermines what the coverage is. He checks at the line of scrimmage, and they've got plays that are designed to beat certain coverages. I think that oftentimes we make calls of plays that aren't necessarily designed to beat a coverage, but the players are designed for the players to beat a specific guy or to get in a specific zone where, you know, you'll get, you know, two guys, one guy going in, one guy going out, and then you get a dig behind it, okay? So now if they're sitting in zone, you're pulling two guys out of a zone because they're influenced, but you're bringing the third guy into the zone. I think that they need that type of design. You know, and teams have caught on to what they like to do, where they go to double tight ends to one side and both of the wide receivers here, and they try to cross them up. You know, you saw Carolina do a really good job of drop the safety down late so that they could take away the crosser that usually gets rubbed, and that guy is free. So teams are going to figure out, okay, this is what they like to do when they're trying to really create some separation. When it's man-to-man, it's different. Guys have got to win routes when it's man-to-man. But against zone, you got to have some different things, some different routes that are like, you got to have cover 2 beaters, cover 4 beaters, cover 3. Everybody else in the National Football League has that. But when I watch the Eagles sometimes, especially when they give us the view from behind the quarterback, and we're like, Jalen is not getting rid of the ball. There are often times where I look, there's nobody open for Jalen to throw the ball to because they're playing zone, but they're playing match zone. So the minute a guy gets into my zone, I match. So if you don't have guys dissecting and crossing in zones, then when I drop to my landmark, the first guy that drops to my hook, the curl, I just man up on him. Across the board, that's happening. So guys are not going to be open in those circumstances. So I think their design sometimes leaves a lot to be desired in how Jalen is able to throw the football. And then, quite honestly, there are just times where, you know, he just doesn't make the correct read. The touchdown to Devontae Smith, that was a much harder throw than the throw that was right there in front of him. A.J. Brown was wide open. Right.
All right. So you heard the man. That's what he's seeing, and that's what I'm seeing. I've been calling for Kellen Moore to be more creative. Jalen, he needs to get warmed up. Give him some easy pitch and catches. You know, A.J. Brown, he came into the league being a slant guy. Give him some easy slants. Put him in the slot. Put Devontae in the slot. You know, early in the year, we were running these crossing routes, getting people open. And you heard Seth just say it. People are catching on to that. They've caught on to that. So, you know, now you have to have a counterpunch. And to what he's basically saying is, it seems like we're just running plays just to beat the man in front of us, but we're not. He doesn't have a scheme to beat the defense. To get a guy open in the defense that we're playing. And that's my problem. So Kellen Moore, please get it together. work with Jalen. Jalen, AJ, the Carolina Panthers, they just came to play. They came to play. And it seemed like every time that we scored, that, it seemed like the team was like, okay, they're gonna die. They're gonna go away now. Every time we got up, they're gonna go away. The Panthers was like, nah, bro, we traveled up here in this hostile environment. We trying to get a dub, all right? So, Jalen just needs to play better, but I don't know. Should I get to the drama? I should get to the drama because it has AJ Brown. He had four receptions, 43 yards. Now the drama starts with him. AJ Owens is here, ladies and gentlemen. AJ Owens is here. And it really is like he's T.O.'s son. All right. People call him Baby T.O. I just call him AJ Owens. Like even when he's in the interviews, and he's like, and don't get me wrong, I'm not gonna shit on AJ or whatever, but I'm just pointing out what I see. I'm just calling how I see it. When he's in the interviews, and last year he went weeks without talking to the press because he's like, nah, if I can't say nothing nice, then I won't say nothing at all. All right. So there's that. Then this year it's, passing. So everybody's going to interpret that to, all right, the problem is Jalen. All right. Now we could say, yeah, it's Jalen and the play calling. But everybody's been on Jalen's ass this year. So here we go.
Everybody offense wasn't good enough. What are some things you think that the offense needs to improve on? Passing.
AJ, I know everybody wants to get in a rhythm. And Devontae was acknowledging that,
Passing. You heard it from the man himself. All right. I got that from Kay Adams. Yeah, I follow Kay Adams. She is, yeah, that snow is pure. All right. So you hear from AJ Brown. My thing is like, you could keep that in-house. You can keep that in-house. We already know the passing game is an issue. We can work on that going into the Pittsburgh game, all right? We can iron some things out. You and Jalen talk. And that's the other thing. They don't even talk on the sideline. Like, what's going on with that? They're never looking at the little iPad being like, oh, yeah, I'm seeing this, I'm seeing that. Hit me on this. Whenever I get here, I'm break, just throw it. All right? I don't see them talking on the sideline. And then, hold on. Let me play this because he says something else.
Receivers, just like running backs, want to get in rhythm. How hard is it as a receiver to get into a rhythm when you guys are only throwing the ball like 20 times?
Incredibly tough.
It seemed like there was a moment on the sideline when you threw your helmet into the bench. What prompted that reaction?
3 and out.
As a leader on this offense, what's kind of your approach this week in changing the result in terms of everyone, and not just you, a lot of the players on offense saying that this was just not up to the offensive standard?
Putting our head down and just going to work, doing the things we're doing and learning and growing.
What are the conversations like with Jalen during a game like this, where maybe the passing game isn't everything you want it to be?
Not too much conversation, honestly. I don't know.
Why aren't they talking? Why aren't they talking? They supposed to be boys, right? Why aren't they talking? All right. No, hold up. Where is it? Oh my goodness. Just
need to, the person that's complaining need to be accountable. And I'm just being honest. You know what I'm saying? Like, and he know this. He, I don't know the whole story, but I know that one is trying. And I mean, 11 could be a little better with how he responds to things. And they was friends before this. It's like, man, but things have changed, and I understand that because life happens. But it's the business side that we have to make sure that we don't let the personal get in the way of the business, and that's what we gotta do better as right now, because we know it's an issue. Everybody's seeing some things, but we need to be able to talk things out as men. You know what I'm saying? But we need to let personal stuff go and let's get right for this game, because, man, it's like a lot of stuff, most of the time it's just a conversation that just need to be had, but the person with the problem gotta want to talk to the person other than others. Okay. That's all I'm saying.
The hell is this? What is this? What are we doing? Now, not only do we have to iron out the stuff from the passing game, we got to go into Pittsburgh trying to figure out what we're going to do with that. Now we got to iron out, and we also got to iron out personal issues between the star quarterback and the star receiver. On a 9-game winning streak. Why? Okay, and to Brandon Grant's point, like, I don't know what prompted him to say this, and I don't know the context of what he meant, but when he said, oh, they were friends before, does he mean they were friends and they're not friends now, or they were friends before AJ got to the Eagles and they can work it out? What does he mean by that? I don't know, but look, the players have to know that the Philadelphia local media is poison. Poison. Okay? They look for anything. They be trying to stir stuff up when it's not even there. So for us to be irresponsible, and it's just like when Jesus turned water into wine and took a loaf of bread and gave it to and fed hundreds of people. If we give this local media a crumb, they're going to turn it into Thanksgiving dinner. I promise you. They are always trying to do something to break up. I don't know what their problem is, but it's like and the players have to be smarter. The players have to be smarter. Like everybody on this team, we just have a leaky locker room. We had it earlier this season when things were going well. You know, you got this. Look, man, niggas just need to shut up. You know, just shut up. Keep things in house. This is the these are the times that I'm cool with Nick for now. All right, I'm cool with Nick. But these are the times where I want Bill Belichick here to put a foot up somebody's ass for talking out. Like, there has to be a fine or something. Because this isn't happening under Bill Belichick. And if it does happen, you're getting cut. You're out. All right? Or you're getting benched. Something's happening. There has to be a fine or something. Like, come on, yo. We have to be better at the players have to be smarter. You have to know who you're dealing with. But yeah, yo, the good from this game, you know, we won the game. We're 11-2. We've won 9 straight, which is Eagles franchise record. There are some good things that came from this game. You know, 9 straight, won the game. We have a playoff berth. So even if we lose the rest of these games, we still make the playoffs. All right. The other thing is Saquon has the all-time Eagles rushing record with 1,623 yards. He passed both Wilbert Montgomery and LaShawn McCoy this past Sunday with 124 yards. So big ups to Saquon Barkley.
Yeah, they squabbling out there now. Yeah.
Shout out to Saquon. But yeah, yo, that's all I got. You know, Quinyon, he's running with the Quinyanamo Bay. He's rocking the hoodie. That's fire. Let's see. But look who came out the woodwork. T.O. Look, man, AJ, don't take advice. I know people want to compare you to T.O. Do not take advice from T.O. All right? It's funny how we haven't heard from him all season, and just at the pinnacle of all this, he comes out the woodwork and he's starting to put his 2 cents in. No. We don't need that. We don't need it. But yeah, the Chiefs, they're 12-1. Look at this thing. They're 12-1. You know, they're using blood magic to get this done. You know what I mean?
Eyes, brother. Eyes.
You know what I mean? So yeah, they're 12-1. Let's see. Jake Elliott, bro, get it together. Get it together, because this man, he's missing left and right, and you know we cannot have that during the playoffs.
Can't do it.
No, can't do it. All right. Last thing I'll end with is this kid tried the Saquon Barkley huddle and spun like a helicopter. Let's see what he does. He tried it. But yeah, yo, that's all I got. Hopefully we can get it together. I'll preview the Steelers game and everything in between when I get to it. All right.
Nigga, you gonna get down or you gonna fucking lay down?